Say Radio, your news now.
It's 6 o'clock, continuing with wet flurries and rain. Mild winds, 3 degrees right now, will be dropping to 0 later this evening. With light flurries, I'm Sunita Mystery, Say Radio News. Has Mother Nature been treating us too well? It's November and yet Torontonians have been enjoying the mild weather. But don't get too cozy. Environment Canada has issued out an alert for Toronto to get ready for a heavy cold front that's going to be riding its way through the streets overnight. The cold front is starting from southern Ontario and heading its way towards the rest of the GTA by Tuesday morning, with gusty winds and temperatures finally hitting below the 0 mark. Shelburne, Midland, and Newmarket are some of the areas where snow squall watches have been issued. Mayor Rob Ford certainly had a frosty start to his morning, where veterans and attendees of the Remembrance Day ceremony held at City Hall gave him the cold shoulder. In his attempt for a warm welcoming, one veteran even refused to shake his hand. During the mayor's speech, there were boos and cries of shame. This was Rob Ford's first appearance after the release of the crack video. Talk about having a bad first day. Some somber day for those war veterans being remembered, and it's somber day for those in the Canadian Filipino communities. Many Filipino families came together in effort to support one another after the monstrous typhoon called Haiyan that struck their loved ones back home in the Philippines, tearing apart families and homes, leaving 942 dead and more than 9.5 million affected. It's still unclear how damage has been left after the wreckage. And a new healthy study just came out from researchers at University of Montreal advised women during pregnancy should in fact take 30 minutes out of their day 3 times a week to exercise. It doesn't have to be an intense workout, just something to stimulate the muscles like cardio. In the study, they found women during their last 2 trimesters who did cardio exercises enhanced newborn brain development. Sports and weather are next on Say Radio.
The Chinese New Year is fast approaching, and here at the Mandarin Buffet, we hope to make your celebration for the Year of the Snake one of the best yet. Our Dumpling Festival runs through January 16th to February 24th. We've also added a new special features to our buffet to celebrate the new year, including chicken ginseng soup, seafood bird's nest, and shrimp balls. Make your reservation today and celebrate the Chinese New Year at Ontario's best buffet. Gong hei fa choi.
Say Radio Sports. It was a slippery stretch for Tampa Bay's leading scorer, Steven Stamkos, after he was taken off the ice after crashing into the post during the game against the Boston Bruins. Stamkos was lifted onto a stretcher with a broken tibia. He says it stemmed from a culture of locker room brotherhood, but seems like Miami Dolphins' Richie Incognito took it too far after having sent a racial and profane text toward his teammate Jonathan Martin. What was meant to be a joke has been taken as bullying. Say Radio weather. Tomorrow we're getting a hit with that cold front, leaving us with cool gusty winds to start the day. High of 1, tapering off to a low of -4. Wednesday again still chilly, starting with a high of 4, moving throughout the day to -1. The rest of the week we're finally going back to the nice break in weather temperatures, high of 9, and the rest of the week. Right now it's 1 degrees. I'm Sunita Mystery, Say Radio News.